Steven, how does it feel to win tonight?
Oh man, it's been a long time coming. You know, I've been on a little bit of a losing streak, so it feels good to get out here and finish the way I finished. First round knockout. It was unexpected. I thought I called second round, and I lied to myself. It was first round. It feels great. Feels great.
So you came from the boxing background. How difficult is to change to the bare knuckle?
Not really, not really. You just gotta focus more on hand conditioning so you don't break your hands. That was my main focus, was get my hands to where they wouldn't break.
What was the strategy coming to the fight?
My strategy was to keep him at bay. You know, I heard he was a shorter fighter than me. To keep him at range, keep him at the end of my punches, and feel the power, and be fast. Be fast.
Did your opponent surprise you with something?
Not really, not really. Everything that I saw kind of came into fruition. I knew he was going to hit hard, but with that hardness comes slow, and that was my main objective: be faster than him.
What gym are you coming from?
I'm coming out of the B Sports Center in Gainesville, Georgia. It's a beautiful place to train, man. We got powerlifting, we got strongman, we got boxing, MMA, and BJJ upstairs. If anyone's ever in Gainesville and they want to come check it out, man, it's a great place to be.
It was an amazing fight. You have lots of fans over here. Any message to them and your coaches?
I just want to say thank y'all from like the bottom of my heart, man, to my coaches, my training partners, everyone who's been in my corner since the beginning of this. I have no words that can express the gratitude that I have for y'all. Everyone at home watching because y'all couldn't make it out, thank y'all so much. Y'all mean the world to me.
Brantley, NFC 181, big night for our team.
Yes.
How many guys do we have tonight?
I believe we had 8 guys tonight. Yeah, it was 8 total, and then we had one in the first BIMI was the grappling match as well. Yep.
Lots of mixed feelings. We have lots of good guys. They win. Also good guys. They lost tonight.
Yeah. We all in all we did pretty good. We had some tough calls, man. A couple split decision wins. I thought they should have been unanimous decision wins, but all in all, a good night, man. A good night.
What was the most exciting fight tonight?
Man. Melissa's was really exciting, and JoJo's was really entertaining to me too. And then the last fight didn't go our way, but Brandon's was very entertaining too. He held on till right there at the very end, though.
What do you think that the guys can improve and learn from this loss tonight?
A lot of things, man. Like I said, we're not just strikers or grapplers, or we're mixed martial artists, and I want them to be confident in mixing up everything. Brandon took a lot more shots tonight and tried to insert his jiu-jitsu instead of just striking all night. So I was proud of him with that. And then Melissa did the same thing too. She kind of lulled her in the striking battle and then hit her takedowns and got her time takedowns very well. So overall, I'm proud of everything. Obviously, there's always some holes or things we've got to fix, but all in all, I'm proud of them.
You have a really busy schedule. Next week, Nathan, bare knuckle, and next week, again, the NFC.
Yep, NFC for sure. Yeah, big week. Nathan Rivera's got bare knuckle in Detroit, Michigan, and then the following weekend, NFC's got another card. ATT Team Lima, we always put multiple people on cards. So, like tonight, it was 8, man. You know what I mean? So, busy nights.
So you keep NFC pretty busy, one of the biggest teams.
Yeah, of course, man. Every time they take care of us and we take care of them, NFC, they put us on the cards, man, and we try to get as many as our fighters as we can on those cards, normally somewhere 5 to 10 people,
Any message to all the fans that came here tonight and support the American top team?
Nah, thank you to all the fans that support my team, the coaches, the fighters. They really appreciate it. This support doesn't go unnoticed, and we appreciate it.
KIARA, amazing fight, first round, knockout. How do you feel?
I feel fantabulous, man. It's been a long time coming for sure. I waited many a moons for this one.
What was the game plan coming to the fight?
The game plan, well, I knew my opponent was less experienced, so it was just, pick apart certain body parts and then just set them up with the big shot.
Did your opponent surprise you with something during the fight?
No, not really. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. I put myself in a position to where I can get him to exert some energy where he started throwing the knees. He got 1 or 2 maybe came in, but then that's when I decided to keep him away and just go back to working that leg and then setting him up with the hands.
It was amazing overhand. It was the thing that you trained for?
Oh, yeah, that's my best shot right there, my overhand right.
So basically, you're waiting for him to make the mistake, make the move.
Yeah. Well, I came in with the 1-2. My 1-2 wasn't connecting, so I figured, the round was almost over. I might as well just go for broke and then start over on the second round, but I was able to finish it.
The crowd went crazy. Any message to your fans and the coaches?
Hey, I appreciate y'all. Hey, that's it, man. Appreciate everybody showing up year in, day out. All my students, all my training partners, the NFC. I mean, everybody. I got me some gold now, finally, bling blinging.
What gym are you from?
From the B Sports Center in Gainesville, Georgia. The only sports complex you'll find in the Northeast Georgia region. We got powerlifting, bodybuilding, boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, anything you can think of.
Kimberly, how does it feel to be the voice in the octagon?
I love it. I mean, NFC is so fun, and I've been working here for over 14 years, so I love it.
What do you enjoy the most of fight night like this?
I love the fans. I think the fans bring the energy, and the fans set the pace. Obviously, the fighters work so hard, and it's really cool to watch people evolving it better, but I think the fans ultimately set the pace for the fights.
How do you prepare yourself for fight night like this?
So for this, generally, I get all of my information by a Monday. So David will send me over an email with everybody who's on the card. And then I just start preparing then. I kind of look who the matchups are and do a little research. I know who most of the guys are. I've been working so long. But if I'm unfamiliar, I do a little bit of research on that. And then the night before the fight, I see who makes weight. We always do have a few people fall off, or a couple of people fall off between Monday and Thursday. And then I just kind of make adjustments.
When you see the schedule, do you have any favorite guy of the night?
I always have a favorite. I'm never going to say a favorite, but if the camera's on me, you're going to be able to tell who my favorites are. There's a couple people that I've built relationships with because they've been with the NFC so long.
What do you enjoy the most of the fight night like this?
My favorite part, again, is the fans. I think the fans are just so fun. It's great meeting people. I love to see why people want to come out, people want to come back, which shows they enjoy, which their favorite fighters are, and also meeting some of the fighters' families. I love building those relationships with their parents or their girlfriends or their wives or husbands, all that. It's really fun.
And after so many events, are you still nervous?
I don't get nervous anymore.
Because you make me nervous.
Oh, I make you nervous. Don't be nervous. So I don't get nervous. I don't know. I just don't get nervous. I feel like I'm more nervous to see if my outfit's going to look good. So I pick out my outfit way ahead of time, and then about 3 hours before I leave, I try on the outfit. That's the most nervous part because I don't know if it's going to fit. I never try it on before. So the outfit is usually the hardest part for me.
And the last thing, why the purple color?
So I've had purple hair, honestly, for over 8 years. Crazy enough. I've had it so long, and I just think it kind of suits me. And now that I've had purple hair for so long, people know me as the girl with the purple hair. So I really feel like if I went all black or something, they'd be like, where's the girl with the purple? They wouldn't even recognize me. So I have to keep being the girl with the purple hair. What color are you going to dye your hair? You can be the guy with the purple hair.
Maybe. Any message for your fans? They follow you, they see you every event over here?
Yeah, I love the fans. You guys keep coming out. I can't wait to meet you. If you see me, please say hello. I want to meet everyone. And I look forward to seeing you at the next show. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Sergeant Kimberly. And I look forward to meeting you guys.
Jojo, how does it feel to get a victory tonight?
It feels amazing. This is actually my first short notice win. A lot of my short notices my first short notice fights have been like iffy and then been to decisions to the judges, but I'm really happy to come out and get the victory.
You're 6-5. When is your next fight scheduled?
January 23rd against Jordan Mitchell at NFC, whatever. I forgot the number, but in Alpharetta.
What was the strategy coming to the fight?
Just go out there and bang, have fun. That was really the main thing, is have fun. I didn't really have a strategy because it was short notice. I mean, I watched a couple of videos. He fought two of my teammates, but I mean, I just want to go out there and have fun. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I actually felt like I want to go out and perform myself. But, yeah.
Did your opponent surprise you with something?
Cardio, he has surprised me. That man has a cardio. I give it to that. Yeah, because like he came out third round, and I was like, fuck, dude. And I was like, I'm already knowing I'm like 2 rounds up, and he came out third round ready to go, and I was like, I started to notice when I actually took the notice fight. When I looked at it, I was like on my like 5th blunt in or some shit, and I was like, fuck. So I had to get my cardio up, but it was that way. He was prepared for a fight, but I'm glad I got the dub.
You have lots of fans tonight. Any message for them and the coaches?
I appreciate for everything. Actually, I want to thank my coaches for believing in me and going in. I also want to thank my girl Tally. She actually believed me a lot because when I seen the message on Facebook, Jesse had texted her saying, "Hey, we need an opponent," and I was like, and I screenshotted it and sent it to her, and she was like, "Take it." I said, "You're doing it to me." Yeah, and then I took it, and then here we are.
I'm here with.
My name's Kurt Fichtner. I'm with Sri Suk Muay Thai of Pensacola, Florida.
Wow, long way to come here.
Yes, sir.
How many people you have tonight to fight card?
Just one. Maya Fichtner's actually fighting. It's my daughter and one of our fighters.
Where people can find you?
Pensacola, Florida. We're far away. We just came up here for the competition. We go all over the place.
How important is this fight for your daughter? Or any other young fighters?
It's very important for her. She just turned 18, recently graduated high school. She's doing this, hoping to make it big and go pro. So we try to give her exposure in cities all over the place. And this is her second MMA fight. She fights Muay Thai as well.
How about you? What you can take home from this night as a coach?
Hopefully a victory and hopefully a lesson. Win or lose, we take a lesson, but I'm expecting a victory. We're really hoping that she performs well tonight.
How important is this organization for young fighters like this one, the NFC?
It's a good organization. As far as the South, it's one of the bigger ones that are within like a reasonable drive for us. Pensacola is kind of a small town, so you got to drive if you want good stuff usually. Island Fights is a big one in Pensacola, but really we like to go everywhere else as well too.
Melissa, amazing fight. How do you feel right now?
I feel great. I feel super relieved that it's over. I've been training so hard for this, so I'm really glad that it ended well.
What was the main key to the victory tonight?
I think I knew going into the fight that my grappling was going to be better than hers, so I really focused on like takedowns and like submissions in my camp. In my first round with her, I thought I could get the head and arm triangle within like 30 seconds because I had her on there in that position, but she managed to flip me over. I think because of like the weight difference. She's probably like 20 pounds heavier than me. I'm like 105, and I didn't have to cut any weight for this fight, so I think like that played into like how difficult it was, like how easy it was for her to flip me over. But yeah, I think the key to victory was just working on takedowns and trying to manage submission.
How much instruction from the coaches to help you tonight?
I think, yeah, they really helped me. When I was on top of her on the ground, I was close to their side, so I could hear them telling me like put her head against the cage, and like just different like where to put my hands on her to keep her in place. So my coaches definitely helped. Nathan and Brantley and Des, they were really helpful.
This is your third fight in NFC. What is the most difficult part? Because you are shorter, and usually opponents are like much taller, they have longer reach.
Right, yeah. I think that's exactly like the biggest obstacle for me, just like managing the distance. Since she does Muay Thai, I knew she'd have like longer limbs than me. So I focused on like grabbing, like catching kicks and getting takedowns in my camp. So I think that came in handy today. But I definitely need to work on, like as a shorter fighter, just getting in there and making sure my punches land instead of relying on grappling all the time. So yeah. So
far, you were the most energizing fight of the night. We have lots of fans over here. Any message to them and message to the coaches?
I just want to say thanks to all my friends and teammates for helping me and supporting me in this camp. Also my coaches. All my coaches helped me in different ways. Like I know TJ has helped me a lot. Like with my like mental challenges, like getting over like confidence issues and stuff like that, and also like telling me how to get in there as a shorter fighter. And then Des has helped me with pad work and also like just working on combinations of takedowns. Brantley has always been there, always a great coach, and Nate's always been helpful too. So, and my teammates are always really supportive and good to rely on.
You don't have much damage. How soon you want to fight again? You want to keep active or take a rest?
I definitely want to fight again soon. I do want to work on my striking a little bit, so I'm hoping like January to be my next fight. But yeah, I want to get back in there because I hope to go pro by next year. So I just want a couple more amateur fights first.
Chethan, how does it feel to get the win tonight?
It feels great, man. I had a rough start to the year, so it's good to finally get a win under my belt and get some momentum, you know?
Now you are 2-2, right?
Yes, 2-2.
Did you fight the way that you expected, or your opponent surprised you with something?
Yeah, so in the fight, I was planning on, letting my hands go a bit more striking. But I think I also work on my grappling a lot, and that opportunity presented itself. I was able to shoot in on takedowns, get him up against the cage, and finish the takedown stuff.
During your fight, you pretty much follow your coaches, the instructions. You hear them?
Yeah, they're the only people I could hear. Like, out of everyone in the crowd, in the beginning it was kind of, muffled, like their voices, but once I started getting the takedowns and working my game plan, I was able to listen to them a bit more.
You have lots of support tonight. Any message for your fans?
Yeah, I just want to say I appreciate y'all for coming out and supporting me through the losses and also through this win, and thank you so much.
And how important is your team, your teammates over here, and any shootout to your coaches?
Yeah, my team is really important. I feel like American Top Team Lima has to be one of the best gyms in the Southeast, and I thank my coaches and teammates. Coach Brantley, Coach Nate Williams, Coach Dez, Coach Diego. I could go on. There's so many good people, good coaches, good training partners. My training partners, Bruce, Gianni, everyone in the gym helps me a lot,
I'm here with
John GOODRUM out of Georgia Pro MMA in Canton, Georgia.
How many guys you have tonight?
We have one guy, JERRON BENNETT.
Where people can find you, your gym?
Where can they find us? In Canton, Georgia. Canton, Georgia.
What do you guys do? MMA or what kind of styles?
We're specifically focused on MMA fighting, but we do Muay Thai. We have Muay Thai classes and Jiu-Jitsu classes. There's not an MMA class. There's MMA classes, but there's not an MMA sport specifically that you can train for other than training like the specific martial arts. So we have Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu that we train.
And how important is the fight night like this for the amateur fighters?
The NFC's done a lot for the amateur fighters here in Georgia. It's super important. I'm super excited to have JERRON fight tonight, but always have all our fighters fight on the NFC cards. They're a great promotion to work with there in Georgia.
How do you mentally prepare those guys for the fight night like this?
I guess it would just depend on the opponent and the level of skill level that they had. If it was more of a professional, I think I would try to go through the routine that they normally have gotten comfortable with when they're winning. With an amateur fighter, they're still trying to figure out what is happening. Sometimes they're nervous, sometimes they're not, and they're trying to figure out how their nerves go, what they need to do to prepare and get ready. So my goal is just to keep them mentally prepared as far as making it as simple as possible. Don't overcomplicate anything. And depending on if they're fighting a grappler or a striker, we make it so that the person is well prepared in that area and mentally prepared that day to go in and understand the game plan that we had devised going into this fight.
What is the main goal for you as a coach for this fight night?
For my main goal, to have JERRON go out and show that he's improved from his last fight and to keep showing that he can improve from what he did from the last fight to this fight and show everything that he's gained overall as far as a fighter where he didn't show in the last fight.
Baron, how do you feel to get the win tonight?
It felt great. I didn't want to take him down this time. I didn't want to do any, I didn't want to put him in a submission because he was a purple belt and I know he was going to be dangerous on the ground. I beat purple belts, but the problem is in MMA, I don't want to waste energy on somebody that is probably knows more skill than I do, especially on the ground.
Did your opponent surprise you with something or everything go by the plan?
I was doing my own thing at the start, then I started listening to Coach Des more. I used the Cosmo. I got him wobbled, and I wobbled him until until the ref basically stopped it.
How important is to follow your coach's instruction during the fight? Did you hear them tonight?
Yes, I did. It was really important because he did tell me about the Cosmo, and then it worked really well. It worked really damn well, and it wobbled him.
Now you are 2-0 in NFC. And it looks like you are more comfortable right now in the ring.
Yes. I wasn't nervous the first time. I'm definitely not nervous now. So I feel totally fine.
You have lots of fans tonight. Any message for them and to your coaches?
Thank you for my fans for coming out. And my coaches, they basically walked through my whole exchange in that ring. And I'm really grateful because a lot of the stuff they said really worked tonight.
You are a young fighter. How important is to have a good sponsors?
Barber Orthopedics, they basically keep me healthy, keep me fresh, keep me ready to fight. And basically it wouldn't be possible without them.
I am here with Nathan Rivera, currently fighting at the Bare Fighting Championships. Nathan, how important is it for you to be here and supporting the guys from your team?
Man, it means everything to me. You know, this is where I first had my amateur fighting experience was through NFC for David Oblas. So to have my guys, these guys, they help prepare me for camp. We go through everything together. We go through the good times, the bad times, the hard training, the wins, the losses. So to be here with these guys and to help them achieve their dreams, just like I'm doing, and how they do me is awesome.
You said your first fight was with NFC. Are you excited to be here?
Oh, it's awesome, man. And it's kind of like a full circle. My first fight was Mike Bardsley, and now we're both on the same team. We're both professionals. You know, he fights for PFL, I fight for BKFC, some of the largest organizations in the world. And we're here wrapping our teammates' hands and talking and hanging out. So it feels really good to be here.
And which fight are you excited most to see tonight?
Junior. Junior's my dog, man. I train with him every day. We do pads together. We do, we do everything together, man. You know what I mean? In the gym, we train hard together. And so I can't wait to go see him put on a show.
You have a fight coming next week?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's a week from tomorrow. I'm fighting November 1st in Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
Hey, Mike, how important is it for you to support your teammates over here in NFC 181?
It's very important, man. I've been with American Top Team for, 10 years. They're like my family, man. I love a lot of these guys, man, and it's extremely important for me to come out here and support them.
You used to fight at the PFL organization, and your first MMA fight was here in NFC a long time ago?
Yep, about 6 years ago, man. I had my first amateur fight here in NFC, and, went up from there, man. Had a good amateur career, had a very good pro career. So far, I've made it to PFL twice, and unfortunately wasn't able to come away with the win, but, that's how it goes, man. We win some, we lose some.
What fight are you looking most forward tonight?
Probably Todd Price, man. He's been training really hard. He's a good friend of mine, and, I'm ready to watch him go out there and bang.
JERRON, how do you feel to get the win tonight?
I feel ecstatic, you know what I mean? Like, in all honesty, like, I felt like I was going to get the win. I was really hoping and praying I would, but I feel blessed more than anything. Like I said, like, God really put me through it. So, I feel ecstatic. I feel like I'm on top of the hill right now, you know what I mean?
You have a really dangerous opponent. Did he surprise you with something, his game plan?
I'd say yeah, like especially he surprised me with since me being a decent striker, I assume all my opponents are going to just try to take me down right out of the gate because a lot of people don't want to just stand and eat my power. So I was surprised that he just wanted to stand and bang with me, in all honesty. I was like, oh damn, he hit me a few times. I was like, oh, if we're going to stand and bang, let's do it then, Yeah, but it was definitely surprising. I thought he was going to be a wrestler or a jiu-jitsu guy and try to take me down.
It was 16-second win?
Yeah.
It was the plan, coming to finish him so early?
Fuck no. Sorry for my profanity and all that stuff, but hell no. I did not think it was going to be that long. I thought, if anything, it would go the distance. Because my first fight, it did end in the first round because I was against a jiu-jitsu black belt. He subbed me. So I assumed, hey, if I can make it last the whole time this time, I'll be happy. As long as I make progress from my last fight, I'll be happy. But it being 16 seconds, it literally blew me away. I wanted to cry after that finish. I'm not going to lie. It really hit me.
So pretty much you ready to fight again? No damage, nothing?
Yeah, dude, I feel perfect. I'm like, shit, if they have an opening on November, maybe in December card. We'll see what's coming up. But I'm definitely going to be in here again, hopefully sooner than later.
Any message to your fans or coaches?
I want to say thank you all. Literally, thank you all for the motivation. It really helps me build my castle within myself. And like I told everybody, I will be the walls that defend all of my supporters. No matter who you are, no matter what it is, you need to have that faith within yourself and that, I'd say, that confidence within yourself. So even if you don't have the support system, you can still go out there and prove everybody wrong. So just know that even if you're alone, if you're whatever the case is, you got this. And if you don't have anyone by your side, I'm here for you.